always be showing up. We'll always be showing up to give you every necessary information. So today's video is a very important video for everyone: individual taxpayer, corporate taxpayer, SME, small business, large business, professionals, entrepreneur, business owner. So this video is for you. So as you can see in the title, is common tax myths debunked. Common tax myths debunked. What is myth? Myth is a misconception. Myth is a commonly held false belief. It's a false belief. It's a misconception. It is something that is not true, but have been held for so long. So in this live streaming, we'll be exposing those misconceptions. We'll be proving them wrong to you. We'll be debunking them. So debunk means all those false beliefs, all those misconceptions about tax. We'll be proving them wrong to you in this live streaming. So if you are just joining us for the first time on this live streaming, joining TOSJOHN Consulting, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and share this video to professionals everywhere. So all amazing entrepreneurs, all amazing professionals and taxpayers, you are welcome back to TOSJOHN Consulting channel, your number one platform for smart tax, finance and business growth insights in Nigeria. So if you have ever been confused about tax, you've been confused about, you are not alone, right? That is why we are here to bridge that knowledge gap for you. So in today's live streaming, we will be debunking common tax myths that are costing people money, peace of mind, and sometimes their businesses. So we'll be debunking it. So if you are ready to learn, please stay tuned to this live streaming, and don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and then turn on your notification so that you will never miss any of our valuable updates from this channel. So come along with us in this live streaming. So have you ever said, I don't get a tax bill, so I don't need to pay tax? Or small businesses don't pay tax? Or once payee is deducted, I am free from tax forever? If yes, this video is for you. This video is for you. So we'll be debunking all those misconceptions, all those false beliefs, and proving them wrong to you in this live streaming session. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like this video and share this video with professionals and taxpayers all over the world. So the first myth is this: if I don't receive a tax bill, I don't need to pay tax. That's the first myth. That is the first misconception. Because you have not gotten the bill for tax, to pay tax, then I don't need to pay tax. That's a myth. It is a false belief. So this is one of the biggest misconceptions in Nigeria. Our tax system operates on self-assessment. You self-assess yourself and pay tax. That means you are responsible for filing and paying your taxes. Not when tax bill comes to you. You assess yourself and then you pay the tax that is due on your income. Whether or not you receive a bill, it doesn't matter. Waiting for a demand notice can lead to penalties. That is the first myth. It is a false myth, because once demand notice starts coming, that means that you are not doing the right thing. So don't wait till you get the tax bill before you say you will pay tax. The myth number 2 is this: small businesses don't pay tax. Small businesses don't pay tax. That is a myth. It is a false belief. So another dangerous myth is that small businesses may enjoy tax incentives, tax reliefs, and their threshold are of course right for small businesses not to pay tax, but that does not exclude you from not filing. You must file. So small businesses may enjoy the incentives, reliefs, or lower tax rates, right? They may enjoy it, but they are still required to register. You must register for tax. You must file your returns, and you must comply with tax laws. This is very important. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button and like this video, and also share it to all business owner, entrepreneurs, and professionals around you. So you must comply to tax by registering for it. So compliance is not about size, it's about legality. Compliance is not about size, it is about legality, and tax is law. Tax is law. So you must register for tax. That is why we are here, to bridge that knowledge gap for you. So this is myth number 3. If I make a loss, I don't need to file. If I make a loss, I don't need to file. That is another myth. It is a misconception. If you make a loss, you must still file. You must still file. Even if your business made a loss, you must still file your tax returns, because filing a loss return protects you from penalties and help you to carry all your loss forward to reduce future tax legally. So if you make a loss in a financial year and you file, right, of course you are not going to pay tax, but you need to file. So all those losses will be carried forward, and you will use it to offset any tax you need to pay in the future when you make a profit. So you can see the reason why you need to file for tax. Either you are a small business, either you make a loss or you don't make a loss, you must file. You must file. So this is myth number 4. Paying tax is optional. Paying tax is optional. That is a misconception. That is a false belief, right? Tax is legal. Tax is law, and it is compulsory. So it is not optional. So you need to be clear about this, that paying tax is not optional. It is a legal obligation, right? Failure to comply can result into fines, interest, and even legal action. It can result into it. So you need to file your tax. It is not option. That is why TOSJOHN Consulting is here to bridge that knowledge gap for you. We are here to help you with all your tax returns. File your returns as early as possible to avoid penalties, to avoid fines, to avoid sanctions from the tax authority. So here is myth number 5. My accountant will handle everything. My accountant will handle everything. Your accountant is your agent, not your boss. As the taxpayer, you as a taxpayer, you remain responsible. Always understand that always understand your tax position. You must understand your position. Even though you have an accountant, he's an agent for you, right? So we as TOSJOHN Consulting, if you choose us as your tax consultant, we need to understand your business. We need to understand what income you are making. And we have told you over and over on this live streaming, on this YouTube channel, that you must separate your business transaction from your personal transaction from your business transaction. You must not mix them together, so that there will be clarity. And then when we are preparing account for you to know the tax that is due, then you will be able to know that this is the tax that you are meant to pay on your income. So here is myth number 6. All income is taxed the same way. All income is taxed the same way. This is a misconception. This is a false belief. This is false, outrightly a false belief. Salary, business profits, rental income, investment income, and freelance income are taxed differently. All this income, they are taxed differently, they are not taxed the same way. So that is why proper tax planning is important. Proper tax planning is important, and who can help you to do this efficiently? It is we that we are tax consultant. It is we that we are in the tax system, right? These are skills, these are professional work. So we will help you to know the right tax that you are meant to pay. So feel free to reach out to us and we will help you. This is myth number 7 as we begin to round up. If I split my income into different accounts, I can avoid tax. If I split my income into different accounts, I can avoid tax. Oh, this is a myth. This is a misconception. This is a false belief. Nice, try it, but no, this is not true. The tax authority look at your total income and not just what is in one bank account. It is all the bank account that you are using for your business that the tax authority will look at. Even if you split those payments, income, revenue that you are generating into different accounts, they will still look at all those different accounts to see the tax that are due from them. So using different bank account does not mean that you will not pay tax if you split those income. So this is myth number 8. Tax avoidance and tax evasion are the same. Tax avoidance and tax evasion are the same. This is not true. This is a misconception. This is a myth. They are not the same, right? They are not the same. So there are big difference between tax avoidance and tax evasion. Tax avoidance is legal. Tax avoidance is legal. Using incentives properly, using reliefs properly. While tax evasion is illegal. Tax evasion is illegal. Hiding income or falsifying records. That is what tax evasion means. It is purely illegal. And when you are caught, right, there will be sanction, there will be penalty. So you must avoid it. So reach out to us to help you to pay the right tax on your income. Myth number 9 as we round off. Once payee is deducted, I don't need to file again. Once payee is deducted, I don't need to file again. That is a misconception. That's a misconception, because if you have side income aside from your regular salary payments, right, you must still pay that tax on those outside income, like a business, rental property or investment. You may still need to file separate tax returns. You will pay tax on it. You will pay tax on it. The other day, if you invest in a bank, for example, in treasury bills, any interest that you earn from it, you will pay what we call withholding tax, which is the final tax on the profit you make on that investment. So your payee, which is done for by organization from your salary, and you have other side income, you will still pay tax on them as well, right? So myth number 10 as we round off. Only big company file taxes. That's a misconception. Only big company file taxes. It is purely false. Individuals, freelancers, SMEs, large corporations must all file their taxes. They must all file their taxes. Either you are SME, you are individual taxpayer, you are freelancer, you are SME, you must file your taxes. So here is the action plan. If you find this video very helpful, hit the like button, share this with a friend, a professional, an entrepreneur and business owner, and subscribe to TOSJOHN Consulting for more smart tax insights updates. If you need help with tax filing, compliances, business advisory, reach out to us. We are always here to help you. We've got you covered 100%. We've got you covered. We are your business growth support partner, strategic business growth support partner. So reach out to us. We will help you, right? Subscribe to this YouTube channel, like it and share with others. So until next time, stay compliant and stay profitable and stay smart with your taxes. This is TOSJOHN Consulting, helping you to build wealth the right way. We are your business growth support partner. So feel free to reach out to us. I'll be willing and glad to help you in your tax planning, in your tax strategy, in your tax avoidance, doing your tax in a legal way to pay the right tax that is due on your income. So subscribe to this YouTube channel and feel free to reach out to us to partner with you for growth in your business. So until we meet again in another live streaming, please stay compliant and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Bye for now. Bye.